not about competition. It's not about following the script. It's not about editing by numbers. It's not about out-of-the-box thinking. It is neither about this. It is about putting one shot next to the other and start getting ideas. What matters is what happened to you in those hours you spent making something work. Even if you didn't win, even if you didn't submit, as long as you did the work, you get something out of this challenge that is truly epic. How do you like this? That's pretty cool, huh? Welcome. I just wanted to share with you that we've gone through all the submissions of the Epic Editing Challenge, and in this video, I'm gonna let you know who the winner is. But I'm also gonna share with you some feedback, some advice, and some takeaways that are not only relevant to the people that actually submitted, but also those that are just watching. The Epic Editing Challenge is a collab with this guy, Chris Trurini. I'm gonna go to him later to present my ideas of who I think should win this thing, and he's gonna have his top picks. So I'm basically sitting here on my bike, reviewing all the cuts. In the first round, what we're gonna do is we're gonna divide and conquer. Anything that is above a certain score, we're both gonna look at. We're not really trying to judge each one and give it the right score. We just wanna find the best of the best as efficiently as possible. If we take a look at the scorecard over here, I cannot see whose video this is. And there are 5 categories: storytelling, technical execution, transition, uniqueness, and overall engagement. These are the ones Chris is scoring. Then we have these links to these videos. See what happens? Your video, the scene that you cut and uploaded, shows up here. I can't really see who you are. I'll just start watching a scene like this and would start judging this video. I really want to see what you do with what you have and how you can turn that in a story that works on its own. Should I just show you one that I really liked? 23.5, still in the running. Chris, if he gives it a perfect score, this might still win this. Let's just take a peek at why I thought this deserves such a high score.
If it's kisses you want, the models that we're shooting with tomorrow, they're all gonna be downstairs later, and
there's some effects there that I like, but I'm sure that's not the sole reason why I like this video.
You ready?
Sure.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Look at me.
All right. Really? What, just not like a...
Aha.
kiss?
So there's some internal thoughts going on.
Gotcha.
Boxers, fuck. Cute is not the word that I would use to describe you.
There's something nice about the pacing, the flow, how much time we take with these moments. I'll let Chris have a look at this one as well, and then hopefully it's gonna make it really, really far. I'm rooting for you. I'm having breakfast and I'm watching more films. There's so many of them. But I wanted to share with everybody some of the takeaways. I made some notes of specific videos that I like. Actually, I'm gonna make a video on the collective where I look at these examples specifically and give some feedback. Stuff that I like, good examples of storytelling.
The video survey will begin shortly.
I'll be with you the whole time.
All right. There's an image. Should I just describe what I see on the screen?
Yes.
Lots of stylized ones, horror style, ghost, good uses of voiceover.
That yesterday is but today's memory, and tomorrow is today's dream.
We could pretend that didn't exist.
Good sound design.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
After seeing hundreds and hundreds of these scenes, building a sound design bed makes a big difference. It makes me feel like I'm in the moment. I'm experiencing it as it happens. I think even more important is having a dynamic range with the scene. So a change of pace really helps. If you use the same piece of music throughout the entire scene and it has the same feel throughout, it's really hard to emotionally stay engaged throughout. The importance of ellipsis. Ellipsis basically means taking certain things out, especially with the ever after. I don't think this scene justifies going through the entire process. Now, if you keep me engaged, yes, but I really wanted to see somebody go in as an editor and decide what are the gold moments, what's important for me to know.
There are other options.
Really?
Yeah. We could pretend that didn't exist. Or we could just be in the present moment.
Because if you leave things out, you're giving the audience the opportunity to put it together in their head, and they could be more involved with the scene. That's a big one. Compression of time to magnify and make the moments more authentic instead of editing by numbers. The cutting can really reflect the state of the actors. I have to say, the vast majority, you are taking this scene and you're trying to do justice to it. You're trying to honor what the original intent is of the script or the performance. But in real life, for me as an editor, I really need to take these building blocks and I have to turn them into a story that engages an audience. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show my scene the way that I cut it originally in the movie. I'm going to put that on Patreon. If you're interested, you can take a look at it. This is a kind of a rookie mistake. I shouldn't say that. That's arrogant. I apologize. Beware of cutting on the beat of the music. I did see quite a bit of people that found a cool piece of music and it has a certain beat to it. And it motivated them to cut, especially in Timeless. What happens is if I watch that and the audience as well and recognize that pattern, how you cut, my brain is immediately going to anticipate the next cut. And that makes it very predictable and that makes it in a way a little boring. Everything I say here is like, take it with a grain of salt. Doesn't mean these are the ultimate rules. It's just how I feel.
Una volta mio padre mi disse, i ricordi sono come brillanti, più vecchi sono, più preziosi diventano.
The most important part is telling a story beyond the primary layer of what's going on in the scene. That will set you apart. So there are 2 or 3 that are really found that I'm going to fight really strongly for that did that. They took the footage and they found some subtext beyond what's on the screen and they started telling the story.
Hey, Radio 3, did you use the new protocols for the turnkey ignition explosion? Because you know, last time was an issue.
Radio 2, this is Radio 3. No, I was not aware of the new protocol.
See what he came up with. Then we're going to fight for the winner. Peace. I can see you have the spreadsheet up there.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. You have your camera up there.
Yeah.
Hello.
Let's actually show them how much work this was and how many submissions. It's like this endless spreadsheet of doom.
Whenever there's a red dot right there, that means somebody scored it high. And sometimes when there are 2 next to each other, it means that we both really liked it.
Not that many.
Not that many. We were very different in our...
Or should we just do like maybe something like that, which is even closer? I don't know.
We should do the ones that we both scored enough that it reached 40 points or more, is my suggestion.
Oh, so on the grand total here.
Yeah,
okay.
on the grand total.
Oh, this is the one that had fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one.
I didn't use that line in my scene. I remember
tomahawk thing?
The tomahawk thing. Felt a little weird to me to use.
Yeah, a little bit. It's good, but there isn't something that's just like, wow, you know?
Yeah. Why don't we like go straight to the top? Let's see, how far do we go?
So like higher than 45 maybe?
Higher than 45. I really thought this is gonna like go far.
I like the font. Out of all of the timeless pieces, this was probably, if not the best one, but like top 3 for sure.
I think there are a couple of really strong timeless ones. I like the music.
The color grading is killing me a bit.
It's been so many hours, and we have like only so many more hours before we need to announce the winner, so there's no room for politeness.
Yeah, no, we're way past that. The one with the little girl.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I like this one.
Okay, so we might have to just own it. That somebody like did an out-of-the-box thing.
So now we're down to the finish line, right? Like that's all of them.
So the question really is, which one deserves to be picked between those two? Because they're very similar.
This shows, I think, maybe more editing skill.
Mr. White is not a consideration for you.
It's too rough, I think.
Okay, so it's between this guy and the Italian one.
Although now I feel like I'm leaning more towards this one, but...
So we got this one in the bank.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so we have a winner. We have 2 that tried the same thing, and one of them was just better than the other, and that's the one that's going to take the prize and win that MacBook Pro and all the other gear. A.C.E 2 big dog drive, DJI Copilot,
annual Filmstro premium license, and 12 months of Adobe Creative Cloud license.
That's at least $5,000.
That's quite the setup, honestly.
At least. And the other one is going to be our first runner-up. And then we have 2 more runner-ups, and one of them is crunchy or creamy. That's another The Ever After. And the third one is Le Mans.
Yeah.
Le Mans. I'm really happy about this one because I really like this one.
I could tell. He really fought for it.
Came right in, took my heart, shook my world around. But I can't win. Found a love, I lost some friends as well.
Congratulations that you won these prizes. It's awesome. But as I started off the video, and I want to emphasize this again, it's really not about winning the prizes. It's for you to take the challenge, to start thinking about storytelling. We didn't expect that many people to download the footage and cut the scenes, and now we're spending into the wee hours trying to figure out who deserves this prize, and I hope we made the right choice. But ultimately, you made the right choice.
That was nice. That was very clever.
People lie, thought we're friends, but it wasn't true.
I want to thank the collective for hosting this competition. We had like this small idea of doing this, and we brought it to them, and they're like, let's go big with it. Check out the collective to really see what else they have going on in terms of other competitions and really being a resource for filmmakers.
If you guys are getting these sweet prizes, it's for them.
And Chris, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Great collaboration. It's my favorite collaboration that I did so far on YouTube, and what I like about it most is, I think it goes for both of us, is that it involved you not just watching but actually doing stuff.
That was the best part. I hope we can continue this and do more challenges, have more ways of interacting and just really engaging with the community, because I think that's something really special.
Cool. Signing off. Peace.
That's just how it goes, but I'm not gonna think about it, 'cause it won't was right for you.